All right, welcome in, my beautiful friends. I hope everybody is doing amazing. I hope you're in a good, energetic place today as you come into this space with me. I was asked to. We're going to do a reading here, but I was asked to do it a little differently. I was asked to pull one from the Bloodlands Oracle, and then I was asked to pull one from the Desert Rites Oracle. So we're going to do that to start real quick. You're going to see some changes, guys. I'm in the process of rebranding. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I'm very excited about it, but I can't share the details of it just yet. I have to wait on that. Okay. But I just want to give you a heads up. I'm going to be working on transformation with you guys on many levels, but one in particular. And so I want to just give you guys the heads up there, okay? Because of that, personal readings are going away, but I will be working with you in a different way, in a different format, okay? But personal readings, these kind of one-to-one, the Zoom readings and the recorded readings, that kind of thing, that's going away. We're going to evolve. We are going to transform this. Okay, so if you want to book anything, you can right now. They're still open. I'm by the end of the year, everything is going to be gone. The live Zoom readings, I'm not going to be offering those anymore after October 4th. So that will be taken off, and you still have an opportunity to book now if you want to and save it for later if you want. The recorded readings, those will go away at the end of the year. Okay. And then you'll see, you will see, you know, different sorts of things that we can do together. Okay. In a different way. And what was the other thing? Yes, I did want to let my members know you guys are fine. You'll be grandfathered into the shifts. Okay. So if you've been a member or you're a member before the change, don't stress out about that. I'm going to make sure you're taken care of. Okay. All right. So let's get into this. This is meant to be a collective reading. I was getting that very clearly. Okay. So this is for everybody. Really need to get away from getting hung up on the zodiac signs because you have all the energies in your chart somewhere. And we need to start thinking in the way of unity consciousness. Okay. So let's see what's going on here for the collective. Now, I am going to pull this card and I am going to read from it, both the upright and the reverse meaning. And then we'll pull from the Desert Rite Oracle here. Hopefully the dogs are settled. It's been quite the task this morning to get them back in routine. Okay, show me, please. What do we need to know? The erratic. Interesting. It is a number 30. Let's read this. The unexpected interruption in position. A boulder deposited by a glacial movement is an unexpected in an unexpected location is called an erratic. Imagine a large mass of rock at rest in an empty field, an unavoidable and worrying form in an otherwise calm environment. The erratic card reveals that something unexpected has found its way into the familiar. And while it may be something that has always been there, it needs to be acknowledged. So the reverse is an erratic is carried by forces beyond its control to a place it is not suited for. We are often forced into situations or places that we do not want to be. While we may not have a choice in our placement, we do have the opportunity to find ways of fitting in. How are you resisting the place you have found yourself? Okay, so there could be a resistance on acknowledging something here. All right, let's put that away. Let's pull from Desert Rites Oracle here. Show me what it is that we need to know and see in here, please. Manifest. This is something that I feel like this is something that's coming to your attention because it may have been blocking something for you here. Let's see what else comes through. This feels like you may not be in the right place. And that's exactly the thing that's like blocking you from something here. Okay. Pour into my cup. Into my cup. Interesting, the music that I have on, it's actually for the dogs. That's how I'm getting them to chill out. But the title that came on, I noticed, said "Love Yourself." And I'm getting that here. Well, there's always a reason for it, right? Transcendence. Okay. Yeah. This is about reaching the next stage for you, I feel. And I think whatever this is in your way. I'm hearing, how serious are you about it? Okay. Please grant me a moment while I feel what deck we need to use. Okay. Yes, this feels right. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Give me one moment. All right, apologies, guys. All right, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. All right, let's see. Let me look at the current moment you're in here, okay? What path you're on right now. The moon. Yeah. You may not be aware of this right now. I feel like you're not seeing this, or you can't see it right now. I feel like there's an awareness around it, though. This could be where like you can't really see your way out of this. You can't see your way through something. You don't know what the next step is. Give me some clarification on that. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. You don't see the potential in something, where you have fears around an opportunity that may be available to you here. The opportunity can be a choice, can be a decision that you need to make or want to make. Okay. Can you show me, please, what are the obstacles here? What are the obstacles? What are the challenges? A question of stability. I'm going to put it here. Question of stability. Yeah. You don't feel like there is you're not sure something is going to be balanced for you, and it feels like it has to do financially, or it could you in other words, you don't want to make a move that you feel is going to rock the boat, and again, that could be where this fear is coming from. Hi baby. And he's showing up here. Okay. Good girl. Mhm. That's Teeny's bed. Okay. We have to make sure they know whose bed's who. All right, let's see. I want to know like what past experiences, traumas, history could be like influencing this present moment, okay? Show me this. Because I feel like that's where this fear is coming from. Can you show me that? The Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This might be a learned behavior. You could have witnessed somebody in your life be timid, have a lot of anxiety. This could be something, there's something around, something happened emotionally for you. This could be tied to like something you witnessed though, like some in a person. There is something here about like timidness or somebody dealing with anxiety, um, fearful kind of thoughts. There's something that really impacted you emotionally that is contributing to some kind of feeling of panic or anxiety, worry. Um, this is like even not being able to sleep here for some of you. Okay, your sleep being off. For some of you, your hormones, there could be something about cortisol or something like that, your hormones being off. Okay. Hmm. Let me move this over. I'm going to need some more room here. Okay. Let me look at what opportunity there is because it feels like there's something here. Let's look at what may come as far as opportunity. Teeny, lay down, bud. Hmm. The Hermit. Wow. For some of you, this is about your health. This could be something that requires your attention to detail. And the Six of Wands, yeah. There's something here maybe that is something about organization, responsibilities, paying attention to detail. That's interesting. And this being, see, I feel like something this being part of like something that's going to be successful for you. But there's something maybe like responsibility or something creates anxiety. This could be like for someone who was made to be like the older child was made to like take care of the other kids and like things had to be done properly. There's a whole set of like traumas, okay, that come from that. Um, or wounds that come from that. Ways of being that come from that. So there's something about like perfectionism, perhaps thinking that something has to be perfect could be kind of getting in the way, or you could be in an environment where everything has to be perfect, or there's a lot of attention to, I'm hearing the details, the finite. But you do have something that is, I feel like, worthy of your attention here. Okay. Something that is worthy of you honoring. For some of you, it's simply something about you needing to take better care of yourself and that being part of self-love. Again, that's so interesting that the music playing was titled that. I just look at the calming the nervous system thing, and that's interesting. Okay, show me. Let's look at what's ahead. The actions or the changes that could happen next, okay? Wow. The very thing you're worried about not being an issue, okay? Stability. You're going to find that more stability comes from loving yourself, taking care of yourself, balance, possibly connection, romance, relationship. Maybe you see your relationships start to stabilize, and or you start meeting people that are really your people, your tribe, that are going to be around for a long time, for the rest of your life, kind of thing. Okay? It does not have to be romantic. Um, However, it could be for some of you. It could be a romantic situation for those of you where that may apply. Okay? But I see balance and harmony ultimately, regardless of the Two of Cups being there, balance and harmony when it comes to your material world. And again, there's something about, because I feel like you're in the mindset of like, I got to make sure I have 9 pentacles, but you don't see that you're going to have 10 pentacles by doing this. And again, there's something here about the shifting of the mindset that's going to be quite significant in helping you with this. Okay, let's look at, what do I want to ask here? Let's see how you've contributed to this. How have they contributed to this? Oof, the Seven of Swords. This might be a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, my loves, okay? You might already be aware of it. Yeah, hell yeah. Judgment. There's something that you've been avoiding. Something that you've been avoiding here. That not avoiding it, actually addressing it. And again, I'm going to reread this card because now it makes a lot of sense, okay? So addressing it is the thing that brings the change, brings the transformation. All right, so what were we at? Number 30. The erratic, I'm going to read it again. The unexpected interruption in position. A boulder deposited by glacial movement in an unexpected location is called an erratic. Imagine a large mass of rock at rest in an empty field, an unavoidable and worrying form in an otherwise calm environment. The erratic card reveals that something unexpected has found its way into the familiar. And while it may be something that has always been there, it needs to be acknowledged. There's been an avoidance. Or I haven't been able to see. I haven't been able to see this. Okay, this is Scorpio energy. This is going deep, deep. The reverse meaning, an erratic is carried by forces beyond its control to a place it's not suited for. I feel like this is how you've been thinking, or something that you have believed. A way that has been like you've been conditioned, because it does feel like a conditioning. And maybe you're waking up to this. We are often forced into situations or places that we do not want to be. While we may not have had a choice in our placement, we do have the opportunity to find ways of fitting in. How are you resisting the place you have found yourself? For most of you that I'm reading for, I feel like this is something that you're going to be called to do, or asked to do, or feel led to do. And again, I feel like for some of you, it's about making your health a priority. And again, I see there being like, well, if I do that, I feel like I might be stable, but I'm not going to be where I want to be, or it's going to be my demise. But you're not seeing how this actually brings things into more of an equilibrium. Okay. I will look at, let's look at this Seven of Swords. What has been avoided? Can you give me some sort of idea on what has been avoided? Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Something you haven't known how to get out of, or you haven't known how to address it. 7 to the Eight of Swords. That's interesting. Like you get stuck there. And so then there's an avoidance. The Magician. I'm telling you, manifest. This has been standing in the way of your highest potential here. King of Cups. It's more Scorpio energy. The King of Swords. This is you getting serious about addressing this instead of succumbing to it, just letting, like, in other words, like just letting kind of life happen to you. This is you stepping into this power to manifest your reality, to manifest your outcome. And I feel like that's probably by taking control of something for some of you. But there's definitely this you no longer avoiding this is what is going to change things, what's going to allow you to kind of open up. And it's about you giving more to yourself. This transcendence energy is telling, that's why the 10 of Pentacles is here. Like whatever it is that you fear about doing this, about making a shift, is actually going to have more benefit, more security for you than where you think you are right now or where you find yourself right now. Okay. All right. If you're part of the Cosmic Collective, we're going to go deeper here. We're going to look at how to address this. Okay. We'll look at how to address this. If you can't see it, I'll kind of guide you there and help you to identify that. And then I definitely want to see a little more. It's a little bit more shadow work. Okay. But I'm definitely want to see where this is going here. Okay. As far as how to identify where this is coming from. Okay. All right, my loves, I'll see you over there. There's a link in the description box and pinned in the comments. If you want to go there, I'm sending you guys a lot of love. Thank you for showing me all the love that you do back. Much gratitude. Take care.